This morning, State Senator Mike Regan made major headlines last week when he announced he is now for legalizing recreational marijuana here in Pennsylvania. The Republican representing Cumberland and York counties plans to introduce legislation to do so.
This news came as a surprise to some, especially since he is a former U.S. Marshal and had spoken out against legalizing pot in the past. Joining us this morning to tell us why he changed his mind is State Senator Mike Regan. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here.
Okay, I'm going to start with your own words from 2016. It just doesn't seem right to me. It is a drug, and I do think there's something to it being a gateway drug leading to other things, which scares me, especially with the heroin epidemic going on right now. That was 5 years ago.
5 years.
What has changed your mind?
Well, I think the gateway drug thing, a lot of people want to talk about it, but I don't think there's any really strong data that supports it. I mean, more than cigarettes, more than alcohol. So, 5 years is a long time. I've had a chance to see what other states are doing, right? Other states have legalized, and I came around to it, and people are surprised, but I was the guy in the House who was the one who was putting forth the medical marijuana bill. I'm the one I think was most impactful in the House that got that done. So it's not a complete departure, but now that we've been able to see other states doing it successfully, I think it's time, because all surrounding states are doing it. I think that's an important point too.
I think what surprised a lot of people, you come from a law enforcement background, you were a former U.S. Marshal, this was your job to arrest people on drugs like this. And now for this turnaround, what do you think that means for, your fellow lawmakers when they see someone like you embrace this idea of legalizing marijuana?
Well, believe it or not, there was more of a reefer madness atmosphere in the House way back when we were doing medical marijuana. People just did not want to see it, and we were able to convince a lot of people, and I think my background had a part in that, quite frankly. But a couple things are incontrovertible. One is that a lot of people are using marijuana now. It's a billion-dollar industry, right? Cops are not arresting people for personal use amounts. Prosecutors are not prosecuting for personal use amounts. Our bordering states are starting to sell it, which means we'll have border bleed, which means our dollars will be going to fix the roads and bridges in New York and New Jersey. Does that make sense? And who wins here? The guys who cut people's heads off and hang people off bridges, the cartels, organized crime, gangs, they're the ones who are making all the money. It's a billion-dollar industry. I say let's take that $1 billion and put it to work in Pennsylvania.
What are the chances of this actually passing?
Well, I mean,
do you have other Republicans who you think are going to see your change of stance on this and maybe follow suit?
Well, let me just say this. It polls at about 62%, 65% in my district, which is a conservative Republican district. We're going to do some polling around the state for other members and show them, hey, look, you can do this. Your people agree with it. Overwhelmingly, people agree with this. And you get members behind closed doors who say, yeah, I agree with you, but they're concerned about what their constituents, how their constituents feel. We're going to show them that their constituents feel the same way, that we should do this. It's time for Pennsylvania to do this. We can't just stand here idly by and see our taxpayers go to other states, our taxpayers' dollars, I should say, go to other states. So we need to work on them, and I think I'm the guy to do the job.
If you had a vote in the Senate tomorrow, would it pass?
I think it would.
Wow.
I think it would.
We talked to Republican leadership last week about all of this, and they were very tight-lipped. No comments all around. What are you hearing, though?
They want to, look, our leaders in the Senate are good people. They're reasonable people. They want consensus. So it's my job to go around and build consensus among the members and get the word out. I mean, I think I really can present a comprehensive, cogent case for this, and I'm going to do that over the next coming months.
Okay, coming months, a couple hearings, and then in December is when you think you'll officially introduce this.
Yeah, so I'm the chairman of the Law and Justice Committee, so I will run it out of my committee at some point. But I think the hearings are important because it gives members something to hang their hat on, something to wrap their head around. Like, okay, when you have district attorneys saying, look, this is the right thing to do, it's hard to turn your back on that.
And really quickly, though, you do have a Democratic co-sponsor of this bill. So, I mean, we've seen so much volatility in politics, but you do think this is something that you can get two sides to come together and pass a bill?
We certainly are from opposite ends of the aisle, and we're from different, it's a bicameral approach. He's in the House of Representatives, Almond Brown, such a good guy, so concerned. One of the things that we got together on was the violence in West Philly, the shootings and the murders that are going on. I think this is an opportunity to take some of the $1 billion and put it in these big cities to protect the people there. He's so concerned about them, and I think that's very important, and that's one of the reasons why we got together.
All right, Senator Regan, thank you for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
We'll, of course, be following this very closely as it makes its way through the legislature.
Should be interesting. Thanks so much.
Come back anytime. We want to hear more about this. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.